Hello everyone, today's construction day 190.
All right, so guys, things are moving pretty fast. I think the team here wants to stop driving all the way up the mountain every day. So it's like they kicked it in high gear and they're getting a lot of things done. I wanted to show you guys something that's very unique to the Philippines, or at least I think so. And I think it's something that we want to start adding to our videos every day. When we're out and about, Wilma and I see things that unless you visit the Philippines, you probably have never seen. Like 6 people on one scooter, or somebody holding a pig on their lap as they're driving down the road in a scooter. A lot of unique things that Wilma and I laugh about all the time. Carrying 4x8 sheets of plywood on a scooter. I mean, just so many different things that we see it. We always say, boy, if we put that on the channel, people would enjoy it and get a kick out of it. So there was one specific item that I wanted to get on video, and I did yesterday. So enjoy. Hey guys, I wanted to get this on video for the longest time. Look how these guys walk around the neighborhood. I mean, we're way up in the jungle, and these guys just walk around with furniture on their back. These guys got it. They're just walking, and they just, I guess, walk all day long. And they're just go from house to house and say, hey, do you want to buy this? And if the person says no, I mean, look how far I mean, it just goes on forever. And that's what they do. Let me do a little zoom. I've been wanting to catch this because I see this all the time. I guess they make the furniture and then they turn around and just walk around the jungle, basically home by home trying to sell it. So I wanted to catch it on video, and I just did. So there they go. It's walking down the road. That just absolutely amazes me. Look at the day, beautiful day, and we're off to go get our refrigerator as well as our water bottle holder. Wish us luck. Guys, isn't that amazing? We see that here all the time. People carrying furniture, lawn furniture, like love seats, chairs, and they just walk around all day long.
They go house to house and ask them if they want to purchase it.
Yeah.
And like a couple weeks ago, we see somebody carrying speakers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They went house to house.
Large speakers.
Yes, and they're carrying like the folding mattress.
Folding mattress,
Folding
yeah.
mattress, yeah.
So I guess to make a sale, they just carry these items. Now you know how heavy a big speaker is. Or a love seat, or the furniture that you just saw. It can't be light, but they walk around the area, the municipal, house to house, and just ask, are you interested in buying this item? What a hard way to make a living. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to always have our camera ready, and we're out and about. When we see something that we consider unique to the Philippines, or maybe unique to a developing country, we're going to try to film it and layer it into our videos, just for the entertainment value. But take a look at our backdrop. Definitely a different spot today. I think this is going to be our spot for a while, so definitely a better backdrop. So guys, let's get to the updates. What a day. I mean, just beautiful today. You can hear the breeze probably. Sun is shining. Really nice sunrise. You can see a lot of the cocoa lumber went away, and the guys brought down a bunch more, but a couple truckloads left. So this stuff is starting to go away. And what the guys are doing is every day, with about 30 minutes left in the day, they're bagging up more trash, burning what can be burnt, but then like pieces of tile and stuff, they're sacking it up and stacking it, bringing down cocoa lumber. There's some steel in here. there's just a little bit of everything that's coming off the property, which is nice because we're getting ready to do some heavy-duty landscaping. But a real nice day today. So what Janelle is doing today is he did one more rake down, and you can see we got gravel pretty far down now, basically all the way down the gravel down to the roadway. So what we did was, and you could probably see some of the water spots left, we took 2 bags of cement and just did a dusting of cement all the way up the driveway. And then it doesn't look like it now because the sun's so hot, but we wet this down pretty good, and we're just going to let this all settle in a little bit until it gets poured. Wilma and I sat down with the contractor and went over designs for the fence, so I'll explain that to you at a later date. It's different than we originally imagined, but I think it's going to be nicer. Contractor showed us several photos of what he did, and we picked one that we liked. So they're going to start bringing the steel up for the fence in the front, as well as the gate. That's all going to come up here soon, and that's all going to be welded and painted here on site. It will be a roll gate going back, and there will be concrete going across with a channel, and then the gate will be on wheels, and we'll be able to move it. They're also starting, and I'll show you when I get up there if I remember, they're working on running the electric down, because there'll be electric at this column, one for the gate motor, which I think is going to be in the future, and then to electrify all these columns. So that work is, they're working on it now. All right, so Janelle took care of this, and it's really starting to take shape. It's looking good, and I'm hoping that throwing down some of that cement is really going to help. Now, what really made this nice, I drove up this yesterday with no problem at all. All these pebbles from when they render, they put the raw sand on that screen and shake it, and then they throw the pebbles from the sand, and there was a big pile there. Janelle got all that out and coated, I mean, a good inch all the way down, and it kind of blended with the larger gravel. And that seemed to really tighten things up, because I came up here yesterday and I didn't spin at all coming up. So just imagine how it's going to be with solid concrete. And when we pour the concrete, we will use what they use is a broom, and they're going to broom it to give it a nice texture. And the brooming will go horizontally, going all the way up to create some grip. And then we're going to dress it up with a large stone. Probably only like 40 cm going up, a strip going up, and then a strip going down. It'll make it look wider, and it will really look nice. So we're going to do that. But now Janelle is starting to work on this east wall. You can see he's right there. And we can only do so much, because I've said it many times, this still has to be rendered. And the guys are concentrating on getting all the cement patios done, which I'll show you in a minute. So he's really got to stay away from backfilling, but it's soon. That's going to happen soon. You can see all this beautiful black topsoil that we have here ready to go, and there's another big pile over there, which is going to be a nice topping once this is all done. But now Janelle's going through, and he started at the rock wall, so now you can see the rock wall much better. And I got to go buy a power washer. I've been holding off on that, and I get in here and power wash all this and clean these rocks up. But all this dirt here, it all come down, and it's all going to be layered. So that's coming here soon. So we're starting to prep. So coming from this side, working, and then at some point when this is rendered, we'll go ahead and backfill. We're going to hold off spreading out anything, because we want to get the construction done, because we don't want any cement or rocks or anything. We're gonna have to pick through some of these rocks, but we want to make sure that we utilize this topsoil the right way. So I'm going to go ahead and go up to the top and show you what's going on up there, up here by the pool area. And I showed you this the other night. it was pretty dark. This is where the mixer was for months. So they chipped this all out, and now they're going to use this. They're going to bag this up and get it down and use it for backfill for the fence. But this is all going to get cleaned up, and then we're going to have to make a decision here. Two choices: grass or stone. We don't know yet. We're still talking about it. All right, so the guys are starting to form up for the patio area, and this is the bar area. So they're starting, looks like they're using some of the concrete. But this is where the concrete will be, and then there'll be a couple meters of, I think 1.5 meters of grass that'll come down here, and then just continue down to the garden area. But they're starting to form this up now. And remember, this is going to be a 4-inch to meet the concrete there for the bar area, and then another 4-inch step down. So they're starting to layer in some of the stone. They got all their snap lines in for level, so they're doing a nice job there. So they got their level there, making sure that it all works. And then what we're doing with the cement, and I'm going to hop up here on the coping. The center of the pool the concrete will be 2 inches higher than over here at the edge of the pool. So rainwater will run this way. And then the same thing for the other half of the pool. So here's the center line right here of the pool. Right here, the center line of the house. So this will be 2 inches higher, the concrete. And then it'll taper down 2 inches as it gets to the edge of the pool. So basically a crown in the center. So any water hits, half of it can go that way, half of it can go this way. So that's the plan. And then now they're starting to work the design for here, because I think we're going to slope it. I don't know if we're going to go on a diagonal or do a soft curve. We're talking about that this morning. And then let me show you the carport. I got to pay attention because I walked into some rebar yesterday and cut my leg open. So I got to pay attention. So here's the carport. Now the lines ain't ground in here yet, but this is 2 pours. So ask for it to be a little textured. So it's got a little texture to it. And then here is the first day of the carport pour with the lines. So this is what it will look like once they get lines in it. And then all these footprints, there's a few footprints. So you see like right here? There's some footprints. All that is going to be cleaned up. They're going to clean all the joints out with a grinder and get it basically one tile at a time. And once that's completed, I did find a gray epoxy for cement. It's not too bad. I think it's 2,000 pesos a gallon. And we're going to go ahead and epoxy this, but this all has to be cleaned up. So once everything is poured, and you can see how dirty this is already. That's all footprints. Not actually in the cement, but just on the concrete, because the guys has been walking here. So that all has to be cleaned, and they know that. And they know that they have to get in here and grind out all the debris that's in these lines and clean this all up. And then we're going to seal it, because obviously you don't want to seal it like this, because it'll look like this. So that was 3 pours. You can see there's a big mess in there. It needs to be cleaned up. And they're staying off of this much better. But this will all be ground in here shortly. And we're pleased with this. I think it's really going to look nice once it's cleaned up and we get the epoxy down. So it's really been hot for these guys. All their scooters, they've been covering. That's my scooter right there, to make sure no cement gets on there. You can see the cement comes right out to the rock wall. Now we're going to have to add some more rock, no problem. Like I said, we got it set up just so it didn't create mud. But now that it's poured, we'll go ahead and order some more rock and dress this up even more. So that's not a problem. The black paint will be up here shortly. The gloss paint. And the guys know, like if you look up there, you can see there's a little cement on the pearl in there. They're going to clean all that up and then go back through and do all the touch-ups. And then they need to paint all the poles. So that's going to be happening shortly. And if you guys saw in some of the videos, there was a lot of trash right here. There's still some, but I mean, there was a lot. They got 90% of it. So I asked the guys, you know, now that we're getting close to the end of the build, every day, 30 minutes, start taking stuff off the property. And that just allows Janelle and I to, you know, do more prep for landscaping. So starting here is where everything starts going down. So this will be a ramp down, just slightly. And then the driveway goes 3 meters wide all the way down to the gate area. So things are definitely moving in the right direction. Once around the pool gets poured, then we'll go ahead and start filling the pool. And then once they complete this, we'll be pouring this. So I'm not sure the timeline, but I would imagine into early next week, this will be completed. So I was just outside doing a quick update, and I figured I'd come in and do an update inside the main room. So how are you doing?
Doing good.
You doing all right?
Just trying to clean the refrigerator, the small one. I had to transfer all the food from the small one to the big one.
Oh, okay.
So we can turn the small one off for now.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'll just do a quick update. We got our speaker hooked up, our Bluetooth speakers, very nice. We've got our JBL hooked up, so that's a subwoofer. We also went ahead, we were going to do this on Saturday, but we did it yesterday. So we hooked up our TV, it's working great. We got our console with our Wi-Fi, with our, that's going to go up on the wall here, the JBL soundbar. It's just there temporarily. I have the mounting bracket, it goes right there, hooks up Bluetooth. Still got the screens. Because you know, any touch-ups and pouring cement, so we want to keep the screens in here. There's the new refrigerator. We did pull our little dining set for 4 out of the spare room, just so we could sit down and have a meal. We're not sure what we're going to do with this yet, but here is the new refrigerator we got yesterday. It's very nice. We like it very much. 3-door. What sold us was the wine rack. So we got to go into our Balik buying boxes and find some of our wine. I think we brought 60 or 70 bottles with us of various refreshments. So just starting to put some food in it. You guys have seen the stove, water bottle we went ahead and got yesterday. So we got that hooked up, hot and cold, works very nice. And the story about that, I said I was going to tell you the story. You know, number one, it was just sitting here. It was temporary. We were going to get one of these. So we went to City Hardware the other day, and we knew this was there, and this is the one we wanted. And we went to the sales guy and said, do you have any of these in stock? Oh, yeah, I know, we got plenty of them. Okay, I'll take one. He disappeared for 10 minutes. So there's a sign on the entrance to the warehouse that says employees only. So I walked in there, and a lady stopped me and said, you know, can I help you? I said, well, I want one of these, and the guy has been gone 10 minutes. Sir, let me find out. Oh, he's working on it. He'll bring it right out. So Wilma and I stood there 5 more minutes, and so 15 minutes later, they didn't bring it out. So we just went to another City Hardware and picked it up. So not good customer service that day, for sure. We waited 15 minutes and didn't get the item, so we just left. But things are definitely taking place. A lot of comments on the bathroom door. Everyone's saying, oh, you're not going to have a door to the bathroom? Of course we are. We ordered a special order barn door. So we wanted it to be something like this color, just to bring some more color into the room. So there's going to be a barn door that's going to look like this. And we already have the track for it. The track is in there. It's a nice track system that goes across, needs to be installed. And then this door is extra wide. It's not a meter wide, it's 110 centimeters wide. So that makes it special order because the widest door I've seen here is a 1 meter. And it will open this way. And it will just look like a barn door. It'll be on a slide. So I think it's going to look really nice. It's going to bring some nice brown color into this area, which is going to be, you know, similar to this furniture, similar to this. So I think it's really going to look nice. So that should cut our comments down a little bit where people are saying, you know, I can't believe you're not going to have a door going into the spare bathroom. Of course we are. So that's our update for today. And Wilma's taking a much needed break. We've been getting up real early. The sun rises, as you can see. Look at the blue skies. Guys, I said it a couple videos ago, summer is here. What a turnaround. I mean, it's really turned around quickly. So it's been, you know, bearable days when it comes to heat. But if you go outside right now and just, I don't know how they do it. I mean, look, they're just working. I couldn't do that for 30 minutes. I really couldn't. Just going out and filming, I start getting soaking wet. But these guys are amazing and appreciate everything they do. So it's really starting to turn warm. You guys know that the sky has been cloudy for like 2 months now as I've been filming. And I would say we're up to probably 5 or 6 days with no rain, not even rain at night. And it's been really nice blue skies now for quite a few days. So I think the timing's good to get water in that pool. But as you can see all the stone they're starting to put in? And guys, I just filmed that clip where they were about here, bringing the stone in. And it's only been 10 minutes since that clip. And they got all the stone going out this way. So they're definitely moving fast. So hopefully they'll start pouring this today. But that's our update for today, guys. Talk to you later.